Thanks for tuning in. Ham Talk Live will be on the air shortly. Please stand by. Thanks for tuning in. Ham Talk Live will be on the air shortly. Please stand by. This episode of Ham Talk Live is brought to you by Tower Electronics. For connectors, cables, and more, call 920-435-2973 or visit pl-259.com. And by ICOM. Heard it? Worked it? Logged it. Visit www.icomamerica.com/amateur for more information about ICOM radios.
It's Ham Radio.
Good morning, everyone. Boy, that sounds weird. Good morning. It's usually good evening. But this is Ham Talk Live, episode number 123, live from WRTC 2018 in Germany. Recorded live Thursday, July 12th, 2018. I'm your host, Neil Rapp, WB9VPG. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Ham Talk Live. Today we're joined by Ed Durrant, DD5LP, who is in Germany, and he's going to bring us some of the organizers and the competitors from the headquarters hotel of the World Radiosport Team Championship in Wittenberg, Germany. And we'll take your calls live in just a few minutes. And last week here on the show, it was Corey Sickles, WA3UVV, that was here. And he talked about System Fusion, so you can catch that over at hamtalklive.com if you missed that, or on your favorite podcast app, or we're also over on YouTube. And I hope you have some questions this morning. You can tweet your questions in, you can Skype them in, or you can give us a call at 812-NET-HAM1, 812-638-4261. So I'll be back with Ed and the gang over at WRTC right after this word from Tower Electronics right here on Ham Talk Live.
Hey, honey, have you seen the PL259s anywhere?
No, I haven't. Come on, kids. Let's go. There's just one place to go for all of your connector needs.
Tower Electronics.
Tower Electronics.
Tower Electronics.
A giant warehouse of connectors and adapters for every occasion. Thousands to choose from in every shape, size, and color. And they have antennas, soldering supplies, cables, meters, and more. Where do you go if you want to buy a connector at a fraction of retail cost?
Tower Electronics.
Tower Electronics.
Tower Electronics.
And this weekend only, take advantage of our special liquidation sale. Buy 9 solder-type PL259s, get the 10th one for just 1 penny. They make great Christmas presents. And what better way to say I love you than with the gift of a PL259?
Tower Electronics.
Tower Electronics.
Tower Electronics.
Hi, I'm Scott Cole, KB9AMM, president of Tower Electronics. I like the company so much that I bought it.
Tower Electronics, coming to a Hamfest near you, or online at pl-259.com. And we're in the yellow pages under Amateur Radio Connectors.
My, wherever did you get that lovely PL259?
Tower Electronics, pl-259.com, or call 920-435-2973.
Do we sell PL259 connectors?
Two antennas met on a roof, fell in love, and got married. The ceremony wasn't much, but the reception was excellent. You're listening to Ham Talk Live with Neil Rapp.
Thanks to Scott and Jill at Tower Electronics for sponsoring the show today to help bring Ham Talk Live your way. Coming up, their Hamfest schedule, August 5th, Berryville, Virginia, August 11th, Huntington, West Virginia, and August 18th and 19th, Huntsville, Alabama, where you can visit them at pl-259.com. And now from rainy Wittenberg, Germany, the geographical center of Europe. We cross the pond to our remote operations crew at the WRTC headquarters hotel. Ed, how are things in Germany this morning, or this afternoon for you?
That's right, this afternoon it's 2 p.m. here. Hi Neil, yeah, we're all here in the HQ hotel of the WRTC 2018 in Wittenberg, Germany, waiting for your and any callers' questions. With me I have Xenia, ZL4YL, her father Holger, ZL3IO, and from those call signs you realise, I hope, that they're actually from New Zealand, so they've come a long way to be here, and also a father and daughter team. I believe they must be the attendees that have come the furthest distance. I also have Michael, DL6MHW, the Vice President of WRTC 2018, and I also have Bryant, KG5HVO, representing the US. So we've got a really international group here. So let me personally welcome all the attendees here, and then pass it back over to you, Neil, for your first question. And I believe that's going to be for Michael.
Yes, that's Michael first. So if our listeners, if you have a question for one of our guests, just go ahead and call at that point. Normally we kind of talk first and then we do the call-in thing. But since we have people kind of rotating through today, just go ahead and give us a call. And again, the phone number in the U.S. is 812-NET-HAM1. That's 812-638-4261. Or you can call via Skype. We're Ham Talk Live on Skype, and you can tweet us at Ham Talk Live as well, and we'll take calls through the rest of the show this morning. So just give us a call here in a couple of minutes, and we'll get you on here. And as with all of our shows this summer, we'll take a call of the day. So today's call of the day will win a 40-meter double bazooka, courtesy of Radiowavz antennas. So we'll take a random caller at the end of the show for that. And we'll mention, hopefully we get Skype working. Skype keeps messing with us, and they released a new edition yesterday, and so adding the calls is a little tricky. So we'll hopefully get that going. But first we have Michael Hoodink, DL6MHW. He's the Vice President of WRTC. So how are things going so far, Michael? You're just about here.
Nice to hear you, Neil. Greetings to America from Wittenberg in the heart of Europe. I'm here in the headquarters hotel, and we are very happy. So many people from all over the world visit us here. The noise are sometimes very high. We have some rain today, as you mentioned. The volunteers, we have 300 volunteers outside the fields. They erecting the antennas by spider beam. And yesterday we set up, I think, 35 antennas, and today the remaining 30. So things are going good. Some many small problems, but a lot of solutions and good ham spirit around here.
Good. Well, yeah, there's always those problems that you don't expect, kind of like Skype doing an update for me this morning. So hopefully we're resourceful enough to get through those, and I'm sure your crew is more than adequate to get that done. So what does it mean to you and to the team there in Germany to host such a big event that's only every 4 years? What does that mean to you?
It's a big project, the biggest project of my life, and I think also of my future life. we had to collect about €500,000, and we did it with the help of all the sponsors and the donations, especially from the US clubs. I have say thank you for that. And we got a lot of help from the previous organizers from WRTC 2014 in Boston. So it's a big community, and we are proud to be a part of it.
So, anything that you're short on? You still have enough volunteers to get everything done? Everything pretty much in shape here?
Yes, I think so. We will reach our goals, and now we have the competitions on the weekend. During the weekend, the 24 hours of the ERUHF Championship. We have 63 stations on the air with very special call signs, and we have some awards. So please call every station and please work these awards and produce pile-ups for the competitors.
Okay, very good. Well, if you have a question, give us a call. I know we've had somebody trying to call, and this new system is not helping me today. So hopefully we'll get a call here in a second and see what that was for. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get that back. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, and let's see if we can add that. Okay, I think we've got it. Okay, who do we have on the line here?
Hi, this is Brian, KG5GJT.
Oh, hi, Brian. Good morning. Good to hear you on the show here. And let me check with Ed. Ed, you can hear us? Or Michael?
Okay. Yes, we are back.
You can hear us? Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, it takes a few extra button clicks, but we got it figured out here. So, yeah, you have a question for us this morning?
Yeah, I do. I saw on the website there's a lot of awards for people that work the stations. So they obviously encourage people to work the stations. But the other question is as far as people coming to the event, if they're in the city or relatives or friends, are there many events for guests there, or for people that want to see what's going on? I didn't know if they could see the operating stations at all, or if it's mainly just for the competitors and their families. I didn't know if it was open to guests to come to join in, or if they had vendors there, things like that, where the regular person can come see what's going on.
Okay. Yes, a lot of events around here. The big event is, of course, setting up all the stations, and the second big event is the contest. But it's not possible to go into the tents to visit the sites because it has to be a level playing field, and everybody has to be concentrated on working the contest. So you can come to Wittenberg, to the headquarters hotel, meet some of the organizers, go up to the fourth floor to visit the HQ station, and then you can make contacts with the WRTC stations.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. That's how I wondered if many people showed up and if it was a big event, because I'm sure people that happen to be in the area or friends and relatives would love to see what's going on. So I appreciate the answer.
All right. Thank you, Brian, for calling. We appreciate it.
All right. Thanks. And I'd also like to tell Bryant, KG5HBO, good luck. Bryant was in a local club here with me. He moved recently, but we missed him, and we're wishing him good luck.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Bryant. See you later.
All right. Thanks, Brian. Take care. 812-638-4261 is the number, and yeah, this is proving a little tricky this morning to add the calls in, but we'll make it work. So, Michael, anything else before you go here?
Yes, I ask again, call us during the contest and be a part of WRTC also for the next years. It is big Hamfest, and it's nice to meet so many people, new friendships, and this is, I think, the core objective of our hobby.
All right, Michael. Well, thank you so much for all of your efforts and the whole team, and good luck with everything. Hope everything goes smoothly, and thank you so much for taking the time to join us this morning, and you're welcome to hang around as long as you can, but I know you've got a lot of things going on there.
Yeah, well, Michael's actually left us now, but we've still got more guests for people to talk to. So I'll pass you over now to Holger, ZL3IO, and you can ask him the questions you've got prepared for him then, Neil.
Okay, very good. Well, good morning. This is Holger Hanneman, ZL3IO, and his teammate is his 17-year-old daughter, Xenia Berger, ZL4YL, and they are from New Zealand, and I had a chance to talk with them over email for an article for the National Contest Journal. So good afternoon to you, Holger, and how are things going so far? How does it feel to be there?
Yeah, hi, Neil, and hi, audience. Pleasure to be here. It's an exciting undertaking for us as well. Bit of traveling, of course, to come here. I guess we won again the competition with the longest distance to travel to be here, but we typically do wherever we go, so that's not very difficult from New Zealand. Otherwise, first impression, I would say very well organized so far. Everything went smooth. Everything was spot on here. Reception, registration, everything went very well. First dinner, and it's great to meet so many people that you know from the bands over all the years, obviously.
Now, have you had to make any adjustment so far, any last-minute equipment changes or anything that, has come up here in the last few days?
Not really changes. So what we did, actually, we organized a lot of our equipment within Germany, which we still have to collect a few bits and pieces here. So we got radios borrowed from friends here and other devices like monitors and so we have set up the first or whatever we have here. Looks like everything is here regarding cabling, etc. We still need another power supply to come in and another radio. But looks pretty okay. I guess tonight we know if everything is working.
Yeah, that would be a relief to make sure it's all there. How's Xenia? Is she dealing with the trip okay and ready to go?
Yeah, the trip was fine. It was longer than expected, but it was good. I like being here.
Yeah. So are you ready for this whole 24 hours of nonstop calling and everything? You ready?
I hope I am. I think so. We practiced a lot of long contests last year, so we should be good.
Well, I look forward to seeing how you and your father do as a father-daughter team. That creates some interesting ideas because you all, will know each other a lot better than some of the other teams. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But I hope everything goes well for the both of you.
Yeah, so do I. And I'm sure living together has helped us be more problem-solving together.
Sure. Yeah, and being able to meet and practice sure is a lot easier.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just coming in to the well, you spent some time in Germany though. What are your impressions with Wittenberg and with the setup and where you're going to be operating?
Well, I think Wittenberg is very pretty and the church is really nice. And like Dad said, the whole thing is very organized and there's been no hitches that I know of. I think we're pretty prepared for Saturday. I think it's going to go well.
Okay. And are we looking for, let's see, we're looking for the rain to kind of clear out, right?
Yeah, it's already the sun's shining again.
Good. All right. Well, thanks for coming on and talking to us, and we look forward to seeing how things go over the weekend, and so people will be giving you a call, and we hope that everybody out there listening will have a chance to give some calls to some of these teams over in Germany. So Xenia and Holger, thank you so much for being there, and make sure you stick around for a while here. We'll see if we have some calls, and stick around as long as you can, and good luck.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back, and we'll be in Germany once again right after this word from our new sponsor, ICOM America, right here on Ham Talk Live. Tonight, we'd like to welcome our newest sponsor to the show. It's been in the works for a while, but tonight we celebrate ICOM joining the Ham Talk Live family. ICOM sponsors so many of the best things in ham radio, and we are so proud that they have chosen us as one of them. Here on Ham Talk Live, we've talked about the performance of these radios on our most popular episode, and ICOM has a trifecta of rigs to choose from. Heard it? Worked it? Logged it. It's time to get the transceiver that is best suited for your lifestyle. ICOM offers a variety of high-performance and innovative products. See how you can make the most out of contest season with one of these transceivers. First, the IC7851. It's the competitive edge you've been looking for. Raise the bar and hear what others cannot with this flagship HF and 50 megahertz transceiver that has reciprocal mixing dynamic range, crystal clear LO design, spectrum scope, dual receivers, and digital voice recorder. The one I've been drooling over lately, the IC7610. It's the SDR every ham wants, and just in time for contest season. This high-performance SDR has the ability to pick out the faintest of signals, even in the presence of stronger adjacent ones. The new ICOM IC7610 is a direct sampling software-defined radio that will change the world's definition of an SDR transceiver. It has RF direct sampling system, 110 dB RMDR, independent dual receiver, and dual digit select. The reason I've been drooling over the IC7610 is the performance I've seen at work with our IC7300. It's changing the way entry-level HF is designed. This high-performance, innovative HF transceiver with a compact design will far exceed your expectations. RF direct sampling, 15 discrete bandpass filters, a large touch screen, a real-time spectrum scope, and an SD card slot. It's all in the IC7300. Visit www.icomamerica.com/amateur for more information on ICOM radios.
Join the conversation. Call us on voice with Skype at Ham Talk Live, or give us a call at 812-NET-HAM1. That's 812-638-4261. Now, here's more Ham Talk Live.
Ham Talk Live is on the air every Thursday, and except today, it's at 9 p.m. Eastern Time right here at hamtalklive.com, and be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and we're still taking your calls on WRTC at 812-NET-HAM1. It's 812-638-4261, or you can Skype us at Ham Talk Live, or you can tweet us at Ham Talk Live. In fact, we'll check that right now. Okay, good. And we'll talk to some more of the competitors here momentarily, but Ed Durrant, DD5LP, is on hand with the remote broadcast system over there, and we want to thank Ed for putting everything together to bring all these people to us and setting up the interviews and everything. And before we talk to Bryant, let me talk to Ed for just a minute. Now, Ed, give us a little bit of a feel for where we are with things. I know the opening ceremonies are going to be starting here in just a little while. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So up to yesterday, half of the sites were already built and ready for operation. The other half will be finished today. Everything's on schedule despite the rain this morning. But the rain has, as Enia said, the rain has actually stopped now, but it's given the ground a good soaking, which is a good thing, because it was tinder dry before. So that's all very good news. Tonight is the opening ceremony and a meal after that. Last night there was the Ham Widows Ball. As I think Michael was trying to explain to you, that there is a lot of different events going on around the actual competition. Competition is Saturday, Sunday for 24 hours in line with the IARU HF competition. But apart from that, there's lots of things. Best way for the listeners, go to the website www.wrtc2018.de. Everything's listed there. But everything on schedule.
All right, very good. Well, that's what we want to hear. So joining us now is a familiar voice that's been on the show a couple of times, and I've had the pleasure of spending some time with at Dayton and at Huntsville. It's Bryant Rascal, KG5HVO, and his partner Mateus Acevedo, and his new call sign is CE2LR, and they are one of the youth teams. So, guys, how's it going?
Oh, thank you, Neil. It's great to be here.
So what are your first impressions, Bryant, now that you're there? It's a little different from Alabama.
Yes, it sure is. The weather's a lot cooler, and there's no humidity whatsoever, so that's great. The event has run smoothly so far. The organizers have done a great job of putting the event on, and it's just all been really a very smooth process. Do you have anything, Matt?
Well, hi, Neil.
Hi, Matt.
How are you?
Good. Good to hear you again.
I will enjoy too much with the crazy peoples here around every part of the hotel, but I enjoy too much here, and it's a pleasure to be here, and the organization guys make a great job to do all of this. So
how many contacts do you think you're going to make this weekend?
How many as possible?
Have you set any kind of a goal for numbers, or just go?
No, just for fun and make a great job there. So.
All right. Well,
we will see.
I think that'll be great. Now, why don't you talk a little bit about how you qualified for this event?
Well, this is starting around 2015 when Roberto C3CTs tell me if you can use my station for try to qualify for South America too. So, I'm trying. I get in the third place in this run, and after Dayton 2017, I saw the guys of WRTC there, and I see they will have some youth team. You must be apply later, and also I meet him, Brian, who now is my partner, and now here we are.
Okay. Well, Bryant, now when you went to Costa Rica, you took along Flat Hammy, which was the thing that we were doing last year with Ham Talk Live, and printing out the picture of Hammy the mascot and taking it with you. And your mom sent me an email the other day and showed me what you took this time. You didn't take Flat Hammy. So tell us about Flat Martin.
Yes, in my homeschool curriculum, we have timeline cards that have all sorts of historical events, and one of the cards was the Protestant Reformation, and on the card is Martin Luther, and so my mom has been getting all sorts of photos of Flat Martin around Wittenberg and all the WRTC events. So maybe he'll pop up at the operating site. Maybe he'll end up on top of the spider beam mast. Who knows?
So yeah, so with the church there in Wittenberg, it's almost like you can hear him hammering away on the door there. So
yes.
that's pretty cool. Well, we'll see how Flat Martin does, and maybe we'll get Flat Hammy in there somewhere. But I too look forward to watching the results and seeing how you guys do, because I think your energy will be an advantage on this, and I know you've said that you're the underdogs, but I think what you guys lack in experience with some of these other very experienced hams, you may make up for in energy. So look forward to watching the scoreboard and seeing how that all goes. So any concerns so far about the equipment or anything, or are you ready to go?
Oh, well, I think we're set for success. So we have all of our equipment. As far as we know, nothing was destroyed on the flights across the Atlantic Ocean. Thanks to the many generous Elmers and contest mentors that set us up for success here at WRTC. So I know a lot of people helped us to get us on the road here.
Okay, I am going to put you on hold for just a moment while we bring in our next caller. And let's make sure we've got it there. I believe we have everybody back now. Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you, and good afternoon or good evening to our friends in Germany. Very impressive. It's finally happening. I had a question for any of our participants, which has to do with the time and the contact. What are
Hang
the
on,
secrets
hang on just a moment. We're having some problems getting the calls in here. Something just went haywire.
Okay.
So, actually, let me call you. Or no. Let's see. Okay, I can do this. Actually, we can get, I think we've got this. I don't know if we lost the connection to Ed or... Okay, now he's back.
Karen on the line as well, I think.
Yes, we have Karen on the line. Okay, so we were having trouble getting everything going. Okay, so Karen, go ahead and ask your question.
Yeah, I was most curious about the fact that here everybody has crossed date lines, time zones, showing up for something that is going to be physically, mentally, and many other ways challenging. And I wonder, sleep deprivation, extreme competition, what are some of the secrets short of caffeine that will not only keep everybody going, but at top performance level?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Karen, but through this end in Wittenberg, you came through very choppy. Skype is not our friend today, I think.
Yeah, Ed, she was asking. She was asking about what are the secrets to keep your energy up other than caffeine. What can you do to keep going, and how do you deal with the long hours?
Okay, well, Matthias and I did a contest together back in May 2018. It was a WPX CW contest, and we set a goal for how many QSOs we wanted to get, and that goal kept us motivated the entire contest. So I really think us setting a goal is very important. And right now we've been talking about what kind of goals we want to make as far as QSOs and multiplier numbers go. But caffeine is always good, as Matthias knows, and
Diet Coke.
Yes, the Diet Coke is what he says. So.
What about Holger and Xenia? Are they still there, Ed?
No, they've actually moved on,
Gone.
I'm afraid.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you've just got the future winners of the WRTC sat next to us here.
Yes,
Wouldn't that be something? Youth group number 1, finishing number 1. I wish them well. They're certainly got the energy and the humour.
And the humor, yes. Yes, exactly. All right, Karen. Well, there's your answer.
Okay, well, I wish everybody well. I hope there are both coffee urns and soda machines. Everybody can't wait for the action to start. Thank you.
All right,
Yes,
Karen.
Sorry, I was just going to say back to Karen. Yeah, for the youth team here, yeah, coffee and soda. But I guess the rest of the guys are looking for the beer machine is.
Could make for some very interesting QSOs.
Yeah, it wouldn't help with staying awake though. Okay, then.
Thank you both so much. Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks, Karen.
All right, bye-bye, Karen. That's Karen
So
E.
long
Murray,
now.
KD2 GUT, and we appreciate her giving us a call this morning as well. And you can too. The phone number is 812-638-4261. We do have a few minutes left here. Right now we have Brian Taraskal, KG5HVO, and Matthias Acevedo, CE2LR. They're the youth team number 1 in this WRTC version 2018. And Ed, I just realized that there's something that we didn't plan for and didn't put on the script, but I'm hoping you know. I mentioned the scoreboard and being able to watch the scoreboard here as things progress. So can you fill everybody in on how they can watch along this weekend?
Okay, as all good organisations, everything comes back to a centre point, which is that website, www.wrtc2018.de. As the contest starts, there will be a link from there to an online scoreboard. What's interesting is what's behind the scenes on that as well. There are actually small mini computers in each of the sites that are linked to the logging software that's being used by the competitors, and that then automatically sends back every minute to the HQ site the information via our own secure LAN or secure secure channel over the cellular network, and that then gets processed here, comes up onto a big screen in the lobby for those who aren't actually out at the site, and also goes straight to the website as well. So that means, every minute you'll know how many points each of the teams have got. And if that should fail, we've got a backup system where the referees who are based on the sites will actually call in every 5 minutes or so until whatever the computer problem is fixed, although we're not expecting any problems, but it's always good to have a backup. But again, anything and everything. So even we've already started the daily videos. We did one the last 2 days. Everything linked through that important website, WRTC2018.de.
Yeah, and while we're mentioning the website, I know that you wanted to mention that the opening and closing ceremonies will be live streamed, so you can watch those. And then, of course, the online scoreboard you can see, and the video reports you just talked about, so you can feel like you're there. So WRTC2018.de, the place to go. Well, if you want to follow this some more, there's another opportunity for you. And we thank everybody for good job for getting up and calling in this morning. But on Saturday at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, there's going to be another breakfast radio show. And this time it's from the German National Radio Society. The DARC Radio is producing a special in English from the WRTC, and it'll be transmitted on the 22-meter AM shortwave broadcast band with 30 megawatts of effective radiated power. What's that?
Yeah, sorry, Neil. I was trying to jump in there. You're right. It's actually 300 kilowatts being transmitted through a 20 dB antenna. So yeah, just around 30 megawatts. They're beamed at the US from Austria, from Vienna, and there's also concurrently on 607 kilohertz on the 49 meter band. There's also the same transmission for Europe. So we're looking forward to that being a first. That we're getting so much out there. And if I can just quickly come back on your earlier comments, I'd just like to say, don't forget the awards. We would really love, or the organisers would really love, this WRTC to be one where a lot of people get involved remotely, calling the stations and getting those awards. There's several different awards to go for, all the details on the website. Let's make it really not just the competitors here, not just the 63 two-man teams. Let's make it a lot more people outside of Germany as well, winning awards from the WR.
All right. Well, and again, if you want to listen to this special broadcast, you can do that with 30 megawatts. So of effective radiated power, that is. So that's coming up on Saturday, again, 7 a.m. and 13.860. And if you don't have an HF station, pull up WebSDR, and you can listen on WebSDR. And again, 1100 UTC in the 49-meter band at 6.070. And so those are the frequencies. Again, 13.860 Saturday at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. And then at 1100 UTC on 6.070 megahertz. So you can follow along on that and on the line scoreboard at WRTC2018.de. And so we hope that you'll follow along. So, Ed, we're just about out of time. Do we have any thing going on there that we need to wrap up here?
No, I'd just like the guys to say cheers from their end.
Okay, 73, and thank you for enjoying with us. Yes, everybody's give just for us.
Well, thanks to the listeners for tuning in, and thank you for all the support. 73.
And I'll jump in before you do, Neil. Oh, hang on, we've got something else from Matthias.
Oh,
no,
okay.
He just wanted to shake my hand. That's okay. So yeah, that's us. Pretty well finished here. We're just going to get ready for the opening ceremony this evening, and then all the competitors get ready for Saturday.
Now, you are going to be helping out quite a bit. This is just one of your duties. What else will you be working with this weekend in WRTC?
Well, actually, the weekend for me is hopefully going to be less work than it has been, because I'm doing all not all, but some recordings for other podcasts, and also for that special broadcast in English. And there's also another one from the DARC on Sunday in German. And so we're doing some more interviews for that, and I also do a bit of the translation and copy reading work for the website stuff and everything.
All right, very good. Well, we appreciate you putting all this together and getting all the equipment together. I know you've been working on this for quite some time, getting equipment ready and backup plans and everything. And fortunately, we didn't need too many of the backup plans this morning. But we sure appreciate you taking the time to do all of this, and look forward to seeing how this all turns out at WRTC. I did have one other question, Ed, and again, I hope I'm not putting you on the spot here. I know that one of the teams had to lose a team leader at the last minute. Were they able to fill that spot?
Yeah, I know the spot has been filled, but I don't know what the name or call sign of the person is. Somebody else would know, but unfortunately, the person that would know has gone from here at the moment. But yeah, all filled. We've got 63 full teams and 300 volunteers supporting them.
Okay, very good. Well, yeah, I was just curious about that and should have thought of that earlier. But anyway, we're glad that that spot's been filled and everything's ready to go. And we'll get on with all the parties and celebrations here of the opening in just a few hours, and everything will get underway. And hope everybody out there listening can get on this weekend and give these guys some contacts and let them run the pile-ups. And good luck to all of the teams that are involved here. We were able to bring you a couple of the younger teams this morning, but there's just some fabulous talent there, and hope that you'll get involved, and you can go for some of these awards too, for working different stations. So, Ed, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we'll be talking to you.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Neil. As we always say, hams help hams. So it's great to be part of this, and it's great also to be exchanging words with yourself. 73 to everybody.
All right, 7-3, Ed. Take care. And it's time for the call of the day. Today's winner gets a 40-meter double bazooka courtesy of Radiowavz. And the call of the day goes to Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT. So congratulations on that, and we'll get that out to you. And that's a wrap for this week's Ham Talk Live. Thanks to my guests, Ed Durrant, DD5LP over in Germany, Michael Hooting, DL6MHW, the Vice President of WRTC, and Holger Hanneman, ZL3IO, and his daughter Xenia Berger, ZL4YL, and of course Bryant Rascal, KG5HVO, and Mateus Acevedo, CE2LR, for joining us. And everybody out there in cyberspace for listening and calling in. And next Thursday night, we'll be back at our usual time at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And Dr. Rob Suggs, KB5EZ, and some others from NASA on the Air will be here to give us an update on how that's going. And it's really kind of got to rev up here soon. There's several anniversaries, including the Apollo 11 anniversary coming up, and so they're going to tell us all about it, how things are going with NASA on the Air, and how the second half is going to go. So be sure to join us next Thursday night at 9 p.m. for that. And for a list of all of our upcoming guests, just go to hamtalklive.com, click on the schedule button, and you'll find the list there. And if you like the show, give us a review on iTunes if you can. We would appreciate that. It'll help others find us faster. So for now, this is Neil Rapp, WB9VPG, saying 7375, and may the good DX be yours.